Today, we're going to talk about two specific kinds: direct subsidized loans and direct unsubsidized loans. Hey, I'm Zina and welcome to Conscious Coins. So if you're new to federal student loans or student loans in general, you probably don't realize that there's multiple kinds of student loans out there. We're going to dive into the differences so you understand how they work and what their differences are. So the biggest difference between these two types is that you can only get a subsidized loan if you qualify for need-based aid. But if you don't, then you're only going to be able to get an unsubsidized loan. Unfortunately, subsidized loans have lower annual and total limits than unsubsidized loans. So even if you are able to get a subsidized loan, you're probably not going to have enough money to pay for all of your expenses. So you're going to have to get both kinds of loans. Let's take a closer look at the differences and the similarities of these two loans. To get either type of loan, you're going to have to fill out the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA. When you fill out the FAFSA, you're going to include your and your parents' financial information. And this is going to determine whether you qualify for need-based aid or you don't. Specifically, the FAFSA is going to give you your student aid index number. Now, if this number is lower than the cost of attendance at your school, then you're going to qualify for need-based aid. But if this number is higher than the cost of attendance, then you're not going to qualify for need-based aid. Remember, if your SAI number is higher than the cost of attendance, you won't be able to receive any direct subsidized loans, but you're still going to be eligible for direct unsubsidized loans. The good news is that interest rates and fees are the same, whether you're taking out a subsidized or unsubsidized loan. Let's talk about one of the biggest distinctions. Subsidized loans have lower annual and total limits than unsubsidized loans. So even if you are able to get a subsidized loan, you may also have to take out an unsubsidized loan to pay for the full cost of attendance. These limits will vary depending on whether you're an independent student or a dependent student. So the school you attend is going to classify you as one of these kinds of students, and that'll affect how much you take out in loans. Being an independent student means that your parents aren't paying for your college education or supporting you in any other kind of way. But to qualify for one, you have to meet specific criteria, like being married, being a veteran, or being over 24. Most undergraduate students are going to qualify as dependent students, and that means they'll be able to take out less money in student loans. Another major difference is that interest will not accrue on subsidized loans while you're in deferment, including while you're in school. But if you have an unsubsidized loan, interest is always going to accrue, whether you're in deferment or forbearance. Now that you've got a handle on the differences between these two loans, you can understand what it means if you qualify for a subsidized or an unsubsidized loan. Thanks again for watching. Hit like and subscribe to get more student loan tips.